Hello everyone, welcome to A Created World. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Today we will be doing a segment on Nephilims. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." So the question is, who and what are the principalities, powers, rulers of darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places? And where did they come from? For this answer, we will look at Colossians 1. "For by him were all things created, that are in the heaven and that are in the earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist." It states here that he created all things, but why are the things God created after man? We will explore this a little bit more a little later. Another good reference to the sons of God being created by God is Job 38. "Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened, or who laid the cornerstone thereof, when the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy." Now back to the question, why did the sons of God leave their posts? For this answer, we look at Genesis 6. "And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose." It appears that the sons of God lusted after the daughters of men, which looks like the reason these principalities and rulers turned against God and helped increase man's sin. Remember, this is not the first time an angel has fallen, for Satan was the first fallen angel reported in the Bible. See Genesis 3 for more information on this. Now let's look back at the sons of God who saw the daughters of men as fair. This shows that the sons of God are not man himself, but instead separate beings created by God. So do these fallen angels bear children? Let's keep reading to find out. Genesis 6 verse 4 says, "There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown." These men of renown can be viewed as the leaders of Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Gath, or even as various Greek or Roman gods. Now we see mention of these giants as the enemy of God in various Bible verses, including Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, and even 1 Chronicles. Now, some Christians don't believe that the sons of God are fallen angels, or that the Nephilims are the offspring of these fallen angels. 2 Peter 4 says, "For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into the chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly." We see this again mentioned in Jude 1:6. "And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains, under darkness, unto the judgment of the great day." We also see a third reference in Job 4:18. "Behold, he put no trust in his servants, and his angels he charged with folly." These verses help show that some angels did fall from their posts, and afterwards they lusted after men and women, and even helped to corrupt them. The sons of God and their offsprings, the Nephilims or giants, were and are after power in this world for themselves. We see this referenced a few times in Job. The first being Job 1 verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. Again we see this reference in Job 2. Again there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. These verses show that the Son of God play a huge role in helping Satan corrupt man, as well as their role in helping with Job's trials. We also face our own trials and are forced to face demonic beings. We are in a spiritual warfare that began way before our lifetime, and we are fighters in this war, whether we know it or not. But have no fear, for Christ has come to overcome. End this lesson with a final verse, Romans chapter 8, verse 38. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is Jesus Christ our Lord. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That concludes our lessons on introductions to Nephilims. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in our comment box below.